Okay, boys and girls, we're learning something brand new in math. Starting this week, yesterday you went on a hunt around your house to find different shapes and you drew pictures of them and then you labeled them. Today, we're gonna start assigning the Pearson lessons. There'll be two parts to it. The first part is a visual learning where you'll watch like a 2-minute video about the different shapes that you're gonna be learning about in that lesson. And then the second part is the interactive lesson. I will also put up the student edition for your parents that those of you that, I know some of you like to print it instead of doing it on the computer, so you have that option also. Today, your lesson is all about sorting 2D shapes and 3D shapes. So I'm going to talk to you about what that means on our board. So a 2D shape, and I'm going to write the word I'm going to write 2D. A 2D shape is the same as a flat shape, okay? A flat shape is any shape that you find just like you drew yesterday on your shape hunt. So you saw maybe a circle or a square, maybe a triangle. These are called flat shapes, okay? Flat shapes, just like in our book that we read this morning, any shape that you can draw that doesn't stick out at you, it's just one-sided, is called a 2D shape or a flat shape. Any shape that is a solid is called a 3D shape. Now, many of you might have know that word 3D because you maybe went to the movies and saw like a 3D movie and you put those cool glasses on and then the things in the movie like popped out at you. That's called 3D or three-dimensional. That means that you can really try to touch them. They pop out. So think about that. Think about when you put glasses on and you go to one of those crazy movies or a ride at Disney and you get things are popping out at you. The shapes that pop out at you are called solid shapes or 3D shapes. I have some examples for you from my home. Here's my paper towels that we use for cleaning. This is a 3D shape, okay? The top, just this part of it is a circle, but if you look at the whole thing, okay, it's a 3D shape. We call this a cylinder. Same thing with my candle. The top part of it, this side of it, the edge of it is just a circle, which is a 2D shape. But when you look at the whole thing, it pops up at you, okay? So this is also a cylinder. It's a 3D shape or a solid figure. This is our tissue box. The tissue box, if you look at just the side of it, it's just a rectangle. That's a 2D shape. This side is a square. That's a 2D shape. Well, kind of a square. The whole thing, because it pops up, is called a rectangular prism. You do not have to know the names of these solid shapes. I just want you to see the difference between a solid shape and a flat shape. The last one I have for you to look at is this triangle. Okay, this is a holder for an important flag that Mr. Weber earned through his career, but the front of it, just the front face, is just a triangle. It has 3 sides and 3 vertices, but if you look at the whole thing, it pops out of the wall. So this becomes a triangular prism or a solid shape, okay? I would love for you to look around to notice the different types of shapes in your home, the difference between a solid shape. And if I were to draw a solid shape, it would kind of look like this. And you know, Mrs. Weber's not an artist, but I'll do the best I can. So that would be like a cube. This would be like the cylinder that we looked at, the paper towels. Today in your Pearson lesson, Dylan, hold the camera. Are you good? Dylan's my cameraman. He's doing a great job. Today in your Pearson lesson, you're going to be sorting out the different kinds of shapes. So the real world 3D solid shapes and then the flat shapes that you see. If you have any questions about today's lesson, just feel free to have mom or dad, or you can even go on your Etsby account and send me a message so I can answer your questions, okay? Have fun with shapes today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.